As it turns out, I pissed off a lot of people. In equally shocking news, every 60 seconds in Africa, a minute passes. So what are people angry about today? Are they angry about a trailer for the game that they want being under 30 FPS? Did they stub their toe or something? No, they're angry because I made a video saying that a video game they're looking forward to might disappoint them. But one thing I failed to realize in the process of making this video is that there is an exclusivity to Xbox on consoles. Meaning that yes, I did make a mistake by making that video as I did, because I failed to clarify that I do not own a fucking PlayStation and don't give a rat's ass about PlayStation. The result of that being that a shitload of people came to my video without even watching it and simply started saying that I'm a PlayStation fangirl. Because apparently being able to detect with my own eyes that a trailer was running at sub 30 FPS makes me a PlayStation fangirl. And therefore all I wanted was views. And yes, you're right, I did want views because that's what you do when you make public YouTube videos. And thankfully, I got that at the end of the day. Because the people who can't perhaps consider that I am simply skeptical about a game and want to dunk on me for wanting views just couldn't help themselves and unintentionally gave me the best stats for the algorithm that I've ever had on this YouTube channel, with the highest interaction, click-through rate, views in a certain amount of time, etc. Thank you for feeding me with all those views and interactions. The algorithm is now on my side. Thank you very much. And now that I have significantly pissed off everyone with an IQ inferior to 51, let's actually get to why I'm making this video. So in case you didn't watch that video, basically what I did in that video is raise some points like Bethesda's track record in buggy games and misleading customers, to urge caution and perhaps make people think twice before pre-ordering things like the fucking edition that costs like $300 or whatever. That was literally the entire point of the video. I raised points such as Bethesda's track record making very shit RPGs like Fallout 76, Fallout 4, and Fallout 3 and misleading customers on those three games. You know, Fallout 4, the game they said you could replay forever, when in fact it was just recycled missions that kept spawning over and over again. Or the fact that that very same game had quests where it was literally just finding a cat. Or the whole fiasco with Fallout 76. You know, things that would make people think twice before pre-ordering and dumping hundreds of bucks into a game which they've only seen very carefully edited trailers for. So you may be wondering what the response to that was. Well, you're probably not wondering, you've probably seen the video. But yeah, the response was that I'm just a PlayStation fangirl. Because despite not owning a PlayStation and not giving a fuck about consoles except Nintendo products, and despite me simply pointing out things that can be seen with your very own eyes, apparently that just makes me a PlayStation fangirl, and apparently I own the PlayStation. I wish I did so I could sell it for extra money. But that won't be a problem because these people are so fucking retarded and can't help themselves but to interact in the comment sections of my video that I'll probably make enough money to equal the value of a PlayStation anyway in no time with these fucking dipshits on there. But even if I did own a PlayStation, it doesn't stop me from mentioning that the developer of the game has a terrible track record and that one of the selling points is that it has less bugs than the other games. But that's evidently not an argument because some people actually think that bugs are a normal and expected thing in Bethesda games and that they're actual features. You know the meme of it's not a bug, it's a feature? I have unironically received comments saying that that's fine. These are the people that are making gaming worse for fucking everybody, where they excuse games releasing buggy or broken, but it's okay because it's a Bethesda game and Bethesda games don't have bugs, they have features. Now, another thing you'll notice that if you read only the comment section and don't watch the video is that you see that people got the impression that I don't want people to buy Starfield at all, or that people think that I just hate it because it's Bethesda when I never said that. In the video, I specifically said that I do not give a rat's ass if you buy Starfield and enjoy it, much like I don't really give a fuck if you like any of the other Bethesda RPGs like Fallout 4. All I did say was that Bethesda has a track record of making RPGs very shallow with quests like finding a fucking cat, and also like to mislead customers, and therefore people should wait until the game comes out before they buy it so they can see reviews. But of course this is coming from people who openly admit to have not watched the video or just went into the comment section to insult me, meaning that people are dunking on me by saying, well, I like them, so what? Which is of course not the point. There also seems to be the impression that I said that I would never buy buy Starfield, which is not what I said. I said that I was going to wait until reviews came out before I made my decision. Because, as I admitted in the video, the game looks legitimately impressive in some areas, visually speaking, and I like the combat. But you see, my problem with all of that is that Bethesda's games always look very interesting and cool when it comes to combat. Fallout 4 had refined gunplay, and Fallout 76 had epic battles. But now, and getting to a summary of the point for the people who are going to skip all of this again, I'll put a time code if you're one of those idiots. Both of the examples I mentioned are Bethesda's strong points. Bethesda can obviously make some very cool and impressive looking things. But I'm sorry, Starfield is being advertised as an RPG, and when they spend so little time talking about the RPG aspects of the game, and the aspects they do mention in the trailers for Starfield are as shallow as they are, then I have reason to at least speculate and be somewhat concerned. Therefore, regardless of whether I own the PlayStation or not, it is fair for me to make the point that the game might be disappointing, because some people may be expecting one thing when they might get another thing, which is something that Bethesda has been doing over and over and over again for the last couple of years. And by the last couple of years, I mean decade plus. If you like other Bethesda games, then by all means enjoy them all you want. I don't care. I do not care. There are no words in the dictionary to describe how little I care if you like games like Fallout 76. I also do not care if you're still going to buy Starfield despite watching my video. I really, really don't. If Starfield comes out and it's exactly what you wanted and you have hundreds of hours of fun in it, then by all means keep going. Enjoy the game to the fullest extent. Just don't be the idiot that comes in saying that bugs are actually not a problem in a game, or that my points are invalid because you think I own a PlayStation. Because that not only makes you look like a fucking retard, but it also tells devs that you're too stupid to figure out that you might be conned, and therefore they can get away with more shit, because that is effectively what you're doing by blindly buying into the hype of a game. That was the point of my previous video, and that is the point of this video as well. Thanks for watching, thanks for rating, and if you're one of the people that just spent their time insulting me in the comment section, thank you for the views and engagement. I'll be off playing a game of my choice at 120 FPS. Cheers, fellas.